A great Thursday, great Thursday morning. It is a beautiful day in the neighborhood. A beautiful day in the neighborhood. Why don't you be? Why won't you be? Oh, Cone should be my neighbor. A short show today. I have some work to do in Mexico, so I'm going to take care of the things that I need to take care of. I just wanted to come on and give an update in regards to the fracture between myself and uh, Maggie. There isn't none. I actually got some messages from folks saying like, Erasmo, are you and Maggie going to be okay? And I'm going like, why? They said, well, y'all were fighting last night. I'm going like, have y'all not watched this show? I mean, Maggie and I don't always agree on everything out there. Is that like sometimes Sam and I don't agree on anything. I don't agree on everything that Frankie uh, would have to say. Is that we don't have to agree on stuff, guys. It's okay to have different opinions. Is that it doesn't mean that you don't appreciate an individual. That doesn't mean that you don't love individuals. Just because you don't agree with a lot of things that they feel are the right path. You know, it's just the way things happen sometimes. And that's one of the things I think that I've been really most amazed with here locally. One of the things that a lot of the local politicians tend to do is they enjoy holding grudges with folk and get upset about things just because we differentiate in opinions. It's not the case between myself and Maggie. It's not the same with me and Sam, or with me and Frankie, or even with Roman. And let me tell you, there's a lot of things that I disagree with Roman, and we've discussed them on here very, very publicly and very, very adamantly. And doesn't mean that Roman is Roman. There's some things that I've disagreed with Royal out there. Doesn't mean we stop being friends. There's things that we're going to agree on, and on those things, we'll all fight together, move forward on things. But I love Maggie, and I'm sure she'll be back. She- we actually had a long conversation after the show last night, not about the show, just about other things. But what I told Maggie is after the show, and I'll share, is that for some reason Maggie and I have good chemistry together. And oh, what the hell? Thank you, my man. Ah! For some reason, Maggie and I, thank you, Frank. God bless you, my man. For some reason, Maggie and I, we have good chemistry. I don't know what it is. It's not easy to find, and that's why when Maggie is on, the shows seem to flow naturally. Mochete, Frankie. Frankie, man, Frankie and I had good chemistry, and that, let me tell you, I was more surprised that I had good chemistry with Frankie than I did was surprised that I had great chemistry with Maggie, because because I've known Frankie all his life, and, and I'm just surprised that we actually were on together for as long as we were. But one of the conversations that I've had with Frankie, and this is the conversation that I had with Maggie last night, is that guys, what we do here is important. I don't care what anyone out there says. What we do is important. We offer different opinions than what we're being spoon fed by a lot of the folks out there. And look, guys, we've seen how biased the media is here locally. They're never going to talk about TSC. They're never going to talk about the University of Texas. They're never going to talk about the hospitals, guys. They're never going to talk about city government, and they're never going to talk about BISD in a negative light. ever. And the reason that happens is because the news media has become the like and share and advertising junkies as that are detrimental uh, to true journalism. You know, it's just unfortunate. They'll never speak about anything out there ever that is contrary as to the mission statement of the powerful here, the ones that have the money. They won't. I mean, one of the issues that I had with Channel 4 News is how they were up out there at the island, covering a chick on a flagpole who fell down. That was one of their number one stories. Yet they refused to go out there and report how our students were being served spoiled meat in at the district. Remember that? I was the only one out there that was hammering away. And guys, and I've mentioned this before, guys. We are not in the safest places in the country because of our closeness to the border. It's just a fact. And I was making mention back there how the cartels were coming into BISD. Were trying to get their hands into BISD. A week after we exposed the meat crap, there was a suicide at BISD. A suicide. And to this day, guys, firm saying, definitely not a suicide. But it's been labeled as a suicide. BISD has refused to continue to investigate, guys. Refused. There's more there. And a lot of this stuff would never be exposed if it wasn't for this platform. If it wasn't for shows like Frankie's, this one, but especially this one, it wouldn't. I mean, guys, we fought the arena because definitely going to screw us over. And look at the reaction afterwards, guys. The reaction afterwards of the individuals that were trying to shove this down our throats. They held hightailed it out here, left. You know, weren't they so concerned with our area? Where was the love? There was no love. Look at all PUB guys. I mean, look at your PUB bill and watch out in June, folks. It's going to be horrible. While our politicians are out there professing and stating and saying, guys, that you're going to pay less, we know for a fact that we're going to pay more. And we have no one to represent our yearns, our concerns, our angst. No one. No one at the district, no one at the city level. Sure as heck, no one at the county level, guys. And that's what's got to change. Let me go through the comments and then I'll try to end this in a good way. Thank you, Frank. Love you, Papa. Good evening. Good morning. Good morning. Looking sharp every day. Love you. Sweetie you. Good morning. Good morning. A cat. Hermosa. Hermosa. A cat. El gallo de Joe Valdez. Good morning. Good morning. Bendiciones. Thank you, Papa. 49.99. Thank you so much. I love y'all. Love you. Mochate. No. Screw you, Frankie. Uvalde, Texas needs to raise age limit to 21. Texas needs to purchase a gun after all alcohol is 21 years. Uh, Let me say, I've seen this everywhere. I, I don't have an issue with raising the age limit to 21. Personally, it's not a big deal. I'm over 21, so sure. Let me tell you, I don't think that. And one of the things that I think one of the issues that I had, not issues, but one of the discussions I had with Roman the other day was, Roman and I think Sam might have been on. They didn't know in olden days, guys. Individuals didn't have a cool head on their shoulders till they turned 30 years old. That's when they were considered true adults. And let me tell you, there's a lot of wisdom in that, guys. I mean, sort of remember my 20s. It was a mess, you know? And I say sort of because I was out of it most of the time. So, do I think that a lot of the 20-year-olds know what the hell they're doing? Not really, you know? So, I mean, do I mind if someone that's 21, someone has to wait till they're 21 to own a gun? I don't have an issue with that. I don't have an issue with that. I'd like to hear what the arguments are for individuals as to who would, counter that. But should we also, guys, then just raise the age limit to 21 and not let anyone vote till they turn 21? I mean, when does it stop? Will 21 now be the you're an adult age? If we're going to change it for one thing, let's just start changing it for everything. I don't know. I honestly don't know. Thank you for posting about the credible threat on .isd and the swift action they took. BISD, are you paying attention? It's really, really trippy. Donna, they had a credible threat. They decided to immediately cancel out the school year, guys. All campuses shut down. And they didn't care about the money. And that's just amazing. Can you notice the difference? BISD, guys, throws out a post where you know, they say that they want everyone on campus till June 2nd because of the money. And that's just very telling. I'm trying to see if I can find the damn post. I posted it yesterday, didn't I? I can't remember. What was it? It's kind of crazy when you post so much stuff. It's kind of hard to go back and find the stuff that you actually want to go see. That one. Oh, crud. Crud. I was on my church page, so I was going to put up a post and I couldn't do it. But guys, Donna Independent School District, I'm looking at it right now, decided to just shut down the year. They said, you know what? We're not going to put our staff and our children in jeopardy. So Donna ISD shuts down campuses after a gift story found amid a credible mass shooting threat. I love your show. And in regards to the show last night, they won't hire veterans because they don't want outsiders to expose their corruption. Tran says, keep up the good work. Yeah. And that is actually bringing in honorable people onto campus instead of, you know, uh, and, God bless a lot of individuals. Again, I made mention of this before. It's kind of a sad situation when you've got principals throughout our different campuses, the different schools out there that have to push this crap, you know? And I know a lot of principals. I speak with a lot of principals. They, you know, they have to do it for a paycheck. And that's what's unfortunate. Hey, Mr. Boop. You stated that the Mexican cartels are coming into our schools. Can you be more specific? Oh, I've been saying that for a while. Yes, when I was at the district, even before I was on the board, I was at the district, guys. Before, we had a couple of suicides of high level individuals at BISD. They were not suicides. That's how the cartels work. When I was on the board, guys, we had an attempt for the cartels to come over and start taking start taking. No worries about lunch, thank you. Um, the cartels are coming in and wanting to take over the food services. Some of them wanted to come in and take control of our insurance here at the district. And because it's an hopefully an ongoing investigation, there's a lot less than I could say. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. West wishes Cameron County would do well with you. This is this is my thing. I really think that it would do well with us, you know, and that's something that I think that a lot of folks don't understand. For individuals like myself, Carlos Cascos, Vey, up in the Harlingen area, guys, for us to get elected, it would be you all being elected, guys. You'll finally have a voice on there. You'll be able to share your concerns publicly, and that's what makes them matter. Do you own a weapon? Yes, I own two. I own a 38 and I own a 45 Magnum. Actually, I have it here at my desk, but I don't know if I could show it on YouTube. Then I might get in trouble. I do have a 45 right here under me. Los que quieran hacer manifestación para pedir un plan de seguridad permanente en las escuelas BSI, por favor, mándenme un mensaje para organizarlos. Gracias, Kelly Pink. Se me ha hecho la notificación de que hay personas de las cuales quieren, pues, que BISD, como distrito, hagan un poquito más en cuanto a la seguridad de nuestros pequeños. Estamos de acuerdo. Has Beto become the Trump of the left by making people feel uncomfortable at the end of civility and an end to civility on mass shootings? I'm sorry, guys, and I don't want to. Don't want to talk about Beto when I don't have someone contrary in belief to the Beto situation with me. I think Beto's a piece of crap. I don't care for anyone that wants to politicize an issue, guys. An issue like the death of children. It's just not the time, guys. And look, a lot of people are saying, "Well, when is the time?" The time is when you have control of the both houses of Congress and the presidency. That's the time. Think of it, guys. The Democrats control the Senate. They control the House. They control the presidency. All three branches, guys. Not all three branches. All three of the policy making unit in regards to setting up laws, guys. Do something, but don't go out there and dance a jig on the graves of children just to get you extra points out there. That's my case. I don't want to talk about Beto. He's infuriating, guys. Infuriating. Yeah. I have to be in Matamoros today, guys. We'll be back later on tonight with a complete show. Este, thank y'all. And thank you, Frank. I appreciate you. Uh, that's amazing. I love you, man. And thank you all that continue to support. One of the things that I hope is that more people go out there and join the Erasmo Castro Kennedy page. It's the page where I'm getting cash from Facebook. So yeah, is Maggie going to see her going to go see her adorable want to be rock star Beto on Saturday at Linear Park in Brownsville? I'm very grateful that I will be in Monterrey on Saturday evening, Sunday evening. I should be back sometime during Memorial Day, maybe. Good morning, guys. I love y'all. Stay safe. Social distance, face covering, hand sanitizer. I'll be posting throughout the day. I do have to go to Matamoros. Guys, stay safe. And I'll do my best to stay safe. Guys, be good to each other. Continue to be good to me. God bless.